If the world ended tomorrow, who would keep the light on? Not the electricity we plug into, but the real light. The light of memory, of knowledge, of the human journey. We've built a civilization that runs on code, networks, signals, and silence. But what happens when it all goes quiet? When the satellites fall, the servers die, and the internet becomes nothing more than a myth told by candlelight. We like to think technology will outlast us, but the truth is, it's as fragile as we are. Technology doesn't survive by accident. It needs people who protect it, power it, pass it on. Without that, it vanishes, fast. One electromagnetic pulse, one war, one collapse, and the world we've built through search engines, tutorials, and code could disappear like smoke. And then what? Who teaches the next generation how to grow food, heal a wound, build a circuit, or speak the languages we left behind? But here's what gives me hope. A man in a remote village with no internet, no grid, no backup, just an old tablet, a bicycle dynamo, and a $30 Raspberry Pi. He pedaled each day to generate electricity, using his legs to power a microcomputer that stored the entire Wikipedia database. No Wi-Fi, no data center, just one man and the determination to preserve knowledge. That is not science fiction, that is real, that is possible, and that is what we need everywhere. We need to start thinking like ark builders, not just prepping food and fire, but memory, the ideas, the blueprints, the software, the instructions for how to put humanity back together if it all falls apart. Because a civilization isn't just made of buildings, it's made of instructions. And right now, they're all floating in the cloud. When the cloud falls, we better have a backup. This is where everyone matters. Coders can compress entire libraries into a USB stick. Teachers can download medical guides and lesson plans. Farmers can store seed-saving data. Mothers can carry childbirth tutorials on an old smartphone. Creators, the ones who make real, useful content, can become the librarians of the next world. And children? They can be the carriers of these new scrolls. Data wrapped in metal, knowledge in their pockets. You don't need a bunker or millions in crypto. You need a solar charger, a few USBs, and the will to preserve. Download what matters: offline encyclopedias, farming guides, basic science, practical medicine. Save the videos that teach you how to rebuild, not the ones that entertain. And yes, bury them if you have to. Share them with neighbors. Build a local network that doesn't need the internet. This is survival, not of the strongest, but of the smartest. Because when the world breaks, and someday it will, we will need more than hope. We'll need memory. And if we don't protect it now, we'll have to recreate it from scratch. Imagine trying to rediscover electricity or penicillin or programming without a single record of how it was done. That's not just a setback. That's the end of progress. But it doesn't have to be. We can save it. We can prepare, quietly, locally, together. In small acts of memory and preservation, in backups, in solar drives, in offline servers hidden beneath floorboards or forests, we can become the keepers of knowledge, the librarians of tomorrow, the scribes of the digital age. This isn't a call for fear. It's a call for responsibility. You are holding the legacy of human civilization in your pocket. Don't wait for disaster to realize what you should have saved. Start now, because when it all goes dark, someone has to be the spark that keeps the code alive. At EZE Academy, we believe knowledge is a responsibility, not just a resource. In uncertain times, what we choose to learn and what we choose to pass on may become the foundation for everything that comes next.